This is the paint palette. I've got an interesting announcement. I didn't know I didn't know what backdrop I could use to make this, so I decided to use Minecraft as the backdrop for it. So some of you are aware of this, if you're a sharp enough subscriber to the channel. I am an author for the Backrooms, the Backrooms wiki. And recently, I've gotten one of my levels back onto the site, level 321. And my plan is to eventually make a video about it myself, simply because I don't really trust Brugly or any other Backrooms YouTubers to bother trying to make a video about it themselves, since they think that articles are just one and done deals. It's probably one of the longer articles on the site, but I think it's worth it. I think it was worth the effort getting it back on the site. And my plan is to make the summary of the level, I'm not sure if I would say it's animated, but I suppose it would be better to think of it like a motion comic, like the previous Backrooms level videos that I made. One of the big headaches I've always had with the rest of the Backrooms community is, I guess it's just very all or nothing. Either there's almost no substance to it, like how a lot of channels centered on the Backrooms community on YouTube are. Very little substance, they just talk about the level, and they don't really give it much thought. Or the entity. Or they put too much thought into it, like the authors themselves. And of course, I'm guilty of this. I put way too much thought into my stuff. So me complaining about it is me calling the pot calling the kettle black. But the reason I say this is a lot of the people who run the wiki think that all the articles have to be as special and important as possible. I guess that's kind of the trend with millennial writers. Everything has to be big and complex and have all the lore that you can cram into it. Even when you can't justify it having that. Of course, I'm probably guilty of that too, since I just love coming up with big complex things. But I would think that there is a difference between having it be mandatory and having it be optional. Like, you can have the option to make something overcomplicated and crazy, and that's perfectly fine. I'm all for having the option. It's just having it be mandatory is kind of what makes me frustrated. And I wish they'd just let things be. They just let the simpler articles from the past just stay simple. Because they just want to ape the SCP wiki, which I think is kind of annoying. Got the sticks. I've got the crafts. Okay, then. We still need to find the metal. And I wasn't able to make things. I wasn't able to make it stick the first time, so I kind of had to scrap and redo both level 321 and entity 321. Not entity 321, entity 115. Oh my god. How do I deal with this? I forgot what I was going to say. Well, I've made my point. I expect a video to come probably next week, centered on the rewritten level 321. And I think that's about it. I'll see you all next week. Hopefully sooner. Stay safe.